Good evening. This is Tom Alexander, and this is going to be a special report. I'm only sending this to live trade room members. I think the markets the stock indices in particular, are providing a couple of important lessons, and that lesson includes potentially actionable information. The month of August has been extraordinarily volatile with a high number of 1% or greater up and down days. I forget how unprecedented it is, but it's quite unusual to have had the number of 1% or greater trading range days that we've had. In spite of that, as you can see, we are perched squarely very near the midpoint of most of the chop that has occurred. There's a selling tail up here, there's a buying tail down here, and this is, as I'm speaking, this is where we're trading in the Globex session. Now, when a profile becomes this mature, this is a very mature structure, you begin to look for the initiative move. Quite often, initiative moves will begin from the high volume node. So we're right at the high volume node. We're coming into the end of August. The September auction will begin next week. So we can increasingly begin to look for that initiative move that is either going to take us to the upper extreme or through it, or the lower extreme or through it. We don't really know which one. And you can sort of get caught in all the confusion, all the up and down. But is there information now that we can use that sort of brings all of this more into focus so that we can narrow down what we're looking for? I'm constantly talking about we are market condition traders. So we're always trying to identify a market condition. In the intermediate time frame, in this particular instance, the intermediate time frame, we are in a mature balance area. In the shorter term time frame, we're certainly in that market condition of a mature structure, but we're increasingly looking for an initiative opportunity. Now, the last couple of days, I'm going to bring my bar charts down, and that's something else. You use the profile chart and the bar chart to help identify market condition. There's no magic to any charting format. The magic is in understanding how the market works. So the last couple of days, we had down in the market, 2 days ago, we had this ramp higher, and that prompt abruptly stopped just above the high of the day. Then yesterday, we closed near the low of the day. We had a lower low in Globex, so we bungee jumped higher into the close today. So we had a down close and up close. Now, notice where we are. We're right at the level from where we broke out of last week's trading range very sharply on Friday. So we're just below an inflection point. Now, the market is going to move sharply sooner rather than later. My keys as we head into the trading session on Thursday, actually we're in it now if you count Globex, and you have to. I'm very interested to see what happens above the high of, let's see, today is Wednesday, above the high of Monday or below the low of yesterday, which was Tuesday. And I'm going to be aggressive being a buyer if breadth is positive, sloping higher, and is supportive above this level. I'm going to be an aggressive seller below this level if breadth is negative and sloping lower. So that gives me a trade strategy that's based on market condition, and I don't have to worry about all the exogenous noise out there, the news and the tweets and the rumors of this, that, or the other. I really think that we're closer and closer to a sharp sustained move that's going to carry us out of this structure that we've been in for almost the entire month of August. And that could be a very worthy trade to catch. So I hope you found this useful. Let's hope that it's actionable, and I will speak with you guys again tomorrow morning.